Well, exactly how I thought it would be. Obviously the quality of player is a lot higher. The physicality is a lot more. But it's all stuff that we knew that we'd be coming up against. Coming into the new season, new challenges, and I think the lads have taken it head on. At the time when I was, first breaking through at Bristol, I was a very young lad. I was 17, 18. Just trying to make my way in the game. As opposed to now, I'm 28 and. I know what I can do and what I can't do. I'm probably a more all-rounded player than I was back then. So, like I said, I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm bad at. So I try to stick to the things I'm good at. I think I've said it loads and loads of times. The fans have been brilliant ever since my first day, basically. Since the new era of the boys from America and Mark Ashton and all the new lads that come into the dressing room, the new coaching staff, everything. I think they've bought into the whole idea of the rebuild of Ipswich Town and sort of our connection off field with the fans and stuff in the community. I think everyone's kind of buying into that massively, and it's a massive part of the recruitment now of Ipswich Town. If you don't buy into everything that's going on in the club, you don't come here basically.
How have you found kind of managing expectations? Because especially kind of before that Leeds game, there was so much talk about Town being top. You look at the odds and the chat going on from pundits and fans in terms of promotion aspirations and things like that. How's that been from an internal perspective?
I think we dealt with it exactly the same as how we dealt with it last year. I mean, everyone was talking about, Ipswich Town are going to run away with League One, and, there was always talk about the 100 points, 100 goals and automatic promotion and whatnot. But, we know as a squad and as a collective that it comes from inside, we say it comes from inside this room because we do a lot of our meetings in this room. So we've always managed it, game by game. So we don't get too high, we don't get too low when things don't go our way or we're doing well. So more the same basically from last year. We're pretty well equipped to doing it now.
Yeah, and finally just kind of touching on your adapting to the Championship, the league you played before, maybe not in kind of the same role as you've had at Ipswich, which is quite a unique role, and the pace that you have and the way that you can kind of drift towards right wing back into a 5. How do you think that's stepped into the Championship?
If anything, I think it's suited us a little bit more because teams are playing a little bit more open against us. We're not seeing the low block and defend on the edge of a box for 90 minutes kind of tactics that we'd get last year. So it's actually helping us in a sense. We can actually play some more free flowing football and go toe to toe with some of the bigger ones, which is nice for us.